Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, it's Rose via Fire, and I want to talk about my experience with the Holy Spirit. So, the Holy Spirit is that voice that's like, you gotta change this about yourself. You gotta change that about yourself. That's the Holy Spirit right there, you know? And it's kind of like you gotta do what the Holy Spirit said. Like if the Holy Spirit is like, okay, you gotta change this about yourself. You should change that about yourself. You know, if the Holy Spirit say you gotta change that about yourself, you should obey and change that about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they be disobeying the Holy Spirit voice. They be fighting against that change. You know, and I'm the type of person, right? I always change, man. I don't be resisting change. You know, I like to change. I enjoy to change and to get better in my character, you know, to become a better person. I enjoy to change. So when the Holy Spirit be like, okay, you gotta change this about yourself. You gotta change that about yourself. I really do be changing. You know what I'm saying? And also, like, sometimes, right, you might be looking for a yes or no answer. And one way the Holy Spirit would tell you yes, the Holy Spirit is kind of like you get this confidence in your spirit. And you get this confidence in your heart. And that could be the Holy Spirit telling you yes. And how the Holy Spirit says no is, you ever be about to do something, right? And it feels like the energy just doesn't feel right. That could be the Holy Spirit telling you no. So you gotta understand, like, it's like we gotta learn the voice of the Holy Spirit. We gotta learn how the Holy Spirit talks. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn how the Holy Spirit talks. We gotta understand. It's kind of like the language of the Holy Spirit. We gotta be aware of it, you know, and we gotta open our minds to it. We gotta open our hearts to it, and we gotta start to pick up on when the Holy Spirit speaks to us. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta get more into how the Holy Spirit speaks. I think I just said that. And we got to understand how the Holy Spirit speaks to us as well. I think I just said that as well. Also, I want to say that the Holy Spirit could give you a vision. You know what I'm saying? It could give you a vision. It could be like some type of image in your mind, or some type of like just a vision. You know what I'm saying? Like you see things happening, or you know, you see something happening, you know. So the Holy Spirit could also give you a vision. And I just want to also say that school doesn't teach you how to be aware of when the Holy Spirit speaks. College doesn't teach you how to be aware of when the Holy Spirit speaks. The systems of this world doesn't teach you how to be aware of when the Holy Spirit speaks. R&B music definitely does not teach you how to be aware of when the Holy Spirit speaks. A lot of this rap music doesn't teach you how to be aware of when the Holy Spirit speaks. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, if the rap music, and if whatever type of music, if the music is spiritual and it's about God and it's about Jesus, of course you could learn from the rap music. You could learn from, you know, whatever style of music, if the music is godly, if the music is spiritual, you know, you could learn from it. But I'm just talking about the worldly rap music that we see everywhere today, that's everywhere and popular. That type of rap music, it doesn't really teach you how to be aware of when the Holy Spirit speaks. Same with R&B music. Because R&B music be about all these toxic relationships and this and that. Like, that stuff ain't teaching you how to be aware of when the Holy Spirit speaks. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta take time to understand how the Holy Spirit speaks to us. And that's basically all I wanted to say. Peace.